Russian or tea?
What do you want?
They want them to carry something home.
No, they're carrying it. The dog is carrying the pouches. dear family, Prime Minister to you, Vanakkam. We're going to perform puja first before we do anything else. So you're going to give me a few minutes to perform the puja. Once that is done, then we can open the casket, and from there we'll go on. Right? You have the bangles?
Yes.
Okay. It's all good, okay? That's fine. Thank you. So please give us a few minutes to do puja, then we'll start. You have to give us space there, right? We're going to come to do puja at the doorway.
When you finish that,
You left-handed? Left-handed or right?
it's right hand.
Om Amrita Pashamyasya Swaha. Om Amrita Pidanamasya Swaha. Om Satyam Yashri Sri Maya Sri Satyam Swaha. Wash the hands. Wash the hands. What's your full name? Shivam Singh. Om Adya Shivan Singh. Om Adya. Om Rivashan Shanvagam. Om Namasya. Midesh Singh. Om Preta Pritaya Nivrityam Loka Papa Vishnu Shradnimitam Shoda Pindam Dem Karam Karishyami. Om Gachananam Bhuttaganati Sevatam Tapeta Jambo Palachara Bhakshanam Masutam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Panjakam. Om Om Achmanam Samarpyami. Om Snanam Samarpyami. Om Padhyam Samarpyami. Om Om Vinakaya Namaham. Om Vignarajaya Namaham. Om Gauriputraya Namaham. Om Ganeshavaraya Namaham. Om Skandarajaya Namaham. Om Avyaya Namaham. Om Bhutaya Namaham. Om Dakshaya Namaham. Om Adikshaya Namaham. Om Divyapriyaya Namaham. Om Indrashri Pradaya Namaham. Om Vani Pradaya Namaham. Om Avyaya Namaham. Om Sarvasiddhi Pradaya Namaham. Om Sharvatnaya Namaham. Om Sharvapriyaya Namaham. Om Shantaya Namaham. Om Brahmacharanaya Namaham. Om Ganganeshaya Namaham. Om Pushpam Samarpyami. Three times. Om Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Surapriyaya Lambodharaya Sakaraya Jagataya Naganaya Sutiyagna Vibhushitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananatha Namo Namaste. We can lay by the door, right?
Should we come, Shri?
Yeah, sit here.
Can you start, Shri? Sit there.
Seated in his home. When there is the demise of somebody, and when there is impurity, that means there is impurity that comes into the home. And when there is impurity, God cannot remain there. But we are asking God, do not walk out of this door. Stay here. God Vishnu and Mother Lakshmi, still stay here. Drop on the floor, right? Oh, I got it here. I got it. Om Shantakaram Bhujageshenam Padmanabam Sureshvam Vishwadaram Gaganasadreshvam Meghavarnam Shivagam Lakshmikantam Kamalanayanam Yogavindram Gamyam Vande Vishnam Bhavavaharam Sarvalokanatham. Om Achmanam Samarpyam. Om Snanam Samarpyam. Om Padhyam Samarpyami. That you're off now, right? Om Om Mahalakshmi Namah. Om Kubera Lakshmi Namah. Om Lakshmi Narasimhaya Namah. Om Vishnave Namah. Om Lakshmi Pate Namah. Om Krishnaya Namah. Om Vaikuntaya Namah. Om Garadvajaya Namah. Om Parabrahmanaya Namah. Om Jagannathaya Namah. Om Vasudevaya Namah. Om Trivikramaya Namah. Om Madhurpavaya Namah. Om Tarakshadhanaya Namah. Om Sanatanaya Namah. Om Narayanaya Namah. Om Padmabhaya Namah. Om Rishikeshaya Namah. Om Narayanaya Vidmaya Vasudevaya Dhimma Tanho Vishnu Prachodayat. Om Vishnave Namah. Om Lakshmi Pate Namah. Om Krishnaya Namah. Om Dupam Samarpiyami. Stand here, both of you.
Sit Shiva.
Om Tat Purushaya Vidmaya Mahadevaya Tanho Rudra Prachodayat. Om Achmanam Samarpyam. Om Snanam Samarpyam. Om Pathyam Samarpyami. This is an important puja to Lord Shiva because it was inauspicious when the soul exited his body. Okay? So we do nice puja now. Right? So when you hear me say Namah Shivaya, I'll indicate to you, then you offer. Just 5 times. Om Nagendrahara Trilochanaya Vasmangaraga Maheshwaraya Nityaya Shudaya Digambaraya Asme Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Mandikani Salila Chandasasitaya Nadishwaraya Paramatmanatha Maheshwaraya Mandara Pushpava Pushpa Supujitaya Asme Makaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Shivaya Gauri Vadana Vranda Suryaya Dakshineshwara Nashikaya Shri Nilakantaya Vishwajaya Asme Shikharaya Namah Shivaya. Om Vashishta Kambodha Bhavagautumaraya Munindra Deva Sita Shekharaya Chandaraika Vaishanara Lochanaya Tasme Vakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Yagna Swarupaya Jatadare Pinakasraya Sanatane Divyaya Devaya Digambarai Tasme Nakaraya Namah Shivaya Om Om Midesh Singh Om Atma Shanti Om Shivaya Gauri Vadana Vranda Suryaya Dakshineshwara Nashakaya Shri Nilakantaya Vishwaja Tasme Shikaraya Namah Shivaya. Right, come away this side now. Do the same thing, yeah? Put this light off. Om Vigneshwaraya Varadaya Surapriyaya Lambodharaya Sakalaya Jagataya Naganaya Sutayagna Vibhoshitaya Gauri Sutaya Gananatha Namo Namaste. Come with that side.
So you're gonna open? No, you need to tell him.
No,
Take this one.
No, but you need to tell him you're gonna open. He says he's food.
Heeft hij wel open up to the ziekenhuis?
The Russian hold him up.
Put his hand around his neck, baby. Ruby, put your hand around his neck.
Right. This one. Take and put on the chest. Deep down. Right. Thank you. Now, take with your thumb nicely and put dot for that. That's it. Thank you.
Wipe it on yours. Wipe it on the
Dear family, Prem Namaste again, once again to you. We're going to allow you, immediate family only, here, come, let Madam come that side, right, and sit, and then you all come around here and pay your respects, and then you can take leave. We have one little puja to do, that's more private ceremony, so once you've all done, then you all go outside, and I can conduct that, and we can come outside and do celebration of life. Okay? Thank you. We'll put the petals outside, right?
Yes.
Right. Come on. Come you and
Come on. Jonas, come on.
Go, mommy.
Come on.
all of you can come through the side and
Don't fall on the no.
The way it's going to do, should be good at thing now. Only you do it.
Everybody will have to leave and
Touching one more time and you can also give him okay, that's fine then. Don't want to. Say some magic. You see what's 삼치. You've got to say good touching. Just touching maybe you have to say. Yeah, the baby. So all of you, all of us can sit down. All of us sit down. All of us can sit down. Just touch him and wish him one touch. Give him your energy to go. Come. He needs our energy. Come. He needs us. He needs us.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Dear families, thank you. For those that have not paid, please come past quickly. We want to perform puja, we want to go outside. There are visitors and family waiting to celebrate, so please. Thank you. So, can we have all of you outside? Ma, you sit here.
Well, come on, go up.
You have to put your hand inside. Touch his hand. Touch his hand.
No, don't stream it up. You can actually go and start setting up there if you want, or
What's your name?
Cookies.
Om Kogi Singh Om Mahalakshmi Cha Sarvasati Dimai Tanho Devi Prachodaya Om Midesh Singh Om Nagendra Trilochanaaya Vasmangaraga Maheshwara Nityaya Shudaya Digambara Tasme Nakaraya Namah Shivaya Om Shivaya Namah Maheshwaraya Om Shambhavaya Namah Om Narayanaya Vidmai Vasudevaya Namah Tanho Vishnu Prachodaya. No, you have to put this hand
inside.
You need to touch your shoulder.
You touch it. You're the conduit.
Yeah.
You're the conduit one.
You're the conduit. Om Nagendra Trilochana Vasmangaraga Maheshwaraya Vashishta Kambodha Bhava Gautamaraj Munendra Deva Sita Shekarai Chandraraita Vaishanara Lochana
You must hold it. There we go. Yeah. You must catch it in there.
Inside here.
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was gonna do it with me.
Okay, so place your hand.
It's fine, man. It's fine. Just let it go.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare.
This is behind you. You put in the
जिसने जो मांगा वो पाया, साए तेरे दर पे आके। जिसने जो मांगा वो पाया, साए तेरे दर पे आके। दूर हुए हरे दुख है उसके, जो भी आया शीश झुका के। Dear family and friends, colleagues of our dear brother lying in state, good morning, namaste, vanakkam, om sai ram to all of you. Can we bow our heads in prayer? Let us pray first. Om Gajananam Bhottaganathi Sevitam Kapit Jambo Palachara Bhakshanam Umasudam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Vigneshwara Padapanjakam. Om Narayanaya Vidmaye Vasudevaya Dhimai Tanno Vishnu Prachodayat. Om Tat Purushaya Vidmaye Mahadevaya Dhimai Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Om Bhur Bhuhaswaha तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ. Thank you, dear family, friends and colleagues. You may take your seats. Thank you. Dear family and friends, we have assembled here today to pay our respects and to celebrate a life of our dear brother, dear friend, lying in state, MIDESH Singh. We are now going to give you the opportunity to pay your respects and to offer support and offer your condolences to the immediate family. So you can come through, do that while we play some bhajans, and as soon as that is done, we will celebrate his life in the offering of tributes. Thank you.
तुम नहीं सुनते दुखियारों के नाले सब कुछ पाया तुमको पाके साई शिरडी वाले साई राम साई राम साई राम साई
Krishna
कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा 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 ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम सबको सन्मति दे भगवान सबको सन्मति दे भगवान सारा जग तेरी संतान सबको सन्मति दे भगवान सारा जग तेरी संतान सारा जग तेरी संतान हे भगवान सबको सन्मति दे भगवान सारा जग तेरी संतान सारा जग तेरी संतान सारा जग तेरी संतान सारा जग तेरी संतान सारा जग तेरी संतान
Your sons are gone. This was wonder. I left to receive it.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते तू मेरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तेरे शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्णदामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकीवल्लभम् कुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे घनश्याम राधे राधे कुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे कुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे श्याम राधे राधे घनश्याम राधे राधे कुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे कुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे श्याम राधे राधे घनश्याम राधे राधे कुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे कुंज में विराजे घनश्याम राधे राधे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे
Dear family and friends, once again greetings to all of you. We want to celebrate this life of this dear brother lying in state, MIDESH Singh. So in celebration we offer tribute, and in tribute we bring out the characteristics, the qualities, the virtues, the morals, the attitudes and the aptitudes of that individual. So today we want to celebrate his life, and in celebration we want to recognize that legacy that he'll leave behind. I want to just name a few people that are going to offer tribute, and if they can all be in readiness, as one finishes, the next one can come through. It's Dashni, Virachal, Kiran, Ashley, and Brian Govender. So Dashni is the niece, Virachal is the niece, Kiran is a family friend, Ashley is his best friend, and Brian Govender is his colleague from his work as Strong. So I'm going to call on Dashni to come.
Just need 1 minute.
Leave it in. Let it do a thing, please.
I want to say good morning to everyone. I want to thank you all firstly for coming to celebrate the life of my uncle. My name is Dashni and I am Uncle Midesh's niece. I always thought that the first time that I would be giving this speech would be at his 50th birthday party. Instead of his funeral. But God's plan is not our plan, unfortunately. There have been many instances in my life where I've been asked to say something, and I've always been worried that I wouldn't know what to say. But this time I have too much to say, and the speech is not even going to cover 50% of what I have in my heart. Growing up, I never got to see my aunt and uncle as much as I would have liked. They lived in London for most of my formative years. I remember having the longest conversations with my auntie on the phone whenever she would call home. But my conversations with my uncle were always brief. To be honest with you, as a child, I always loved him, but I didn't always like him. He was the stern uncle. He was the uncle that asked me for my report the minute he saw me. So for many years, him and I, we always had the hard conversations because he would ask me the hard questions that many people avoided. Whether it's just talking to me about school, university, what's going on at home. And I never imagined that the tough love that he gave me would mold me into the person that I am today. Looking back, there's a saying that says hindsight is 20/20, and every hard conversation that I've ever had with him was the reason that he played a pivotal role in my life. When I entered university, our relationship quickly moved from tough love to just love. And him and my auntie quickly became my best friends and my second parents. To me, the best first gift that I can remember them ever giving me was my first set of Harry Potter books. It inspired my love for reading, and it's because of him that I am an avid reader today. He introduced me to some of my favorite books. And in hindsight, he was actually my person. And just knowing that he was there was all that I needed. He was my sounding board, he was my logic, and he was the hand that gently guided me to becoming the best version of myself. There's been many situations in my life where I've felt like I genuinely couldn't breathe. And the only person that could bring me back down to earth was him. Sometimes he would phone me before, I don't even know how he did, but he would always call me before I even mentioned anything to him. And other times all I would have to do was just send him a message and be like, I'm gonna call you this evening. And we'd be on the phone for 2 hours. Whenever he was in Durban for business, he would always call to check if I was free to have dinner with him. And many dinners were had. I'm fully aware that a lot of people did not know the Uncle MIDESH that I knew. But to me, he was everything. He was the most loving, the most supportive, and the most understanding. He was my voice of reason and logic. He was my role model. He was my call for advice. And I felt like I could take on the world knowing that I had him with me. He had a knack for always being able to guide me to the answers without telling me what to do or dictating it. He always referred to me as his first daughter. And now that he's gone, I feel like I've lost a piece of my heart. There's so many memories that resurface since his passing. And everywhere I look, whether it's in my car, in my kitchen, around the house, there's reminders of him everywhere. Little things that he bought me scattered throughout. I can't even walk into Woolworths without seeing those little pink heart sweets that he loved. My wedding is at the end of the year. And I honestly think my uncle was more stressed about it than I was. Every time I would see him in the last few months, we'd talk about it for hours. He was always making sure that I was okay, making sure that if I ever needed anything, all I had to do was call him. Funnily enough, a few weeks ago we were chatting about what gift I wanted. And of course I told him I don't need anything, I've got it covered. And my uncle and aunt, being who they are, didn't really give me a choice. So we had decided that day that he would give me my gift after the second, like in the second half of the year. But last week he phoned me to say that he wanted to give it to me now. So you can imagine my surprise when he called. So my uncle gave me his last gift on the 30th of April, 3 days before his death. And even though I'm so angry with God for taking him away so early, I can't help but think how blessed I was to have him for as long as I did. I can't help but wish to achieve even 10% of what he's achieved in his life. In his 47 years, he's lived many lives. He lived for his family. He lived for my aunt and my cousins. And this beautiful house and the life that he's left them is a testament to the person that he was. He's the epitome of true strength, and even though he's not with us now, he's not someone that can be forgotten. Because his strong sense of character will never fade from our lives. I know that from now on out, my life is just going to be a series of what would Uncle MIDESH do, or what would he say to me to get me through the situation. And honestly, we are far poorer today without him. He made our lives richer. But his legacy will live on through Shreya and Shivan. And the memories that he's created with us will be spoken about until we are no longer around. To everyone that knew him, that had a conversation with him or a helping hand, knows what I'm talking about. My uncle was a gem, and he cannot be replicated. And I pray that wherever he is, he's resting. And I pray that wherever he is, he's giving us strength to get through this time without him. To my aunt, I want her to know that we're always here for you, no matter what you need. Thank you.
Thank you, Dashni. Miracho, please.
Jai Shiv Shambho. I am Miracho Rambir, the niece of MIDESH and the eldest granddaughter of Parmanand Kesri Singh and Meera Singh. It deepens us sadly as we bid goodbye to the baby of our family, MIDESH. I'm so sorry, please forgive me. Mama was someone who would always strive for the highest, and that was indeed a motivation for us all and whoever was around him. What a man he was. Mama was known by many names at home. He was Mum's Babs. He was my dad's Baba, our MIDESH, and how can I forget our William? With a head held up high with pride today, Mama took the second title of head boy at Haven Park Secondary School and furthered his education in chemical engineering. One of his major accomplishments was that he was the one to plant the time capsule at the Phoenix Plaza during the time of its inauguration. Mama, Nanu would have been so proud of you. He was still held in many regards, in high regards, by his teachers, namely Mrs. Archery, his form, also his physics teacher, who said that he was, and due to his curious nature, he will never be forgotten, as well as by his teachers Mrs. Badlu, Mr. P.R. Singh, and Miss Jackie Suprasad. Today I feel like I'm at loss for words, Mama. Mama was more of Mum's baby than her brother. Mama was born on Mother's Day and would have turned 48 on the 11th of May. A prim and proper gentleman. Someone who could eat with a spoon without dropping a grain at 8 months old. Knock a nail straight down at the age of 1. And drink cow's milk at the age of 9 months out of a cup. He was very protective over his mum and always believed in woman empowerment. As he grew up, he became inseparable with his siblings, but his brother Pradesh was his life. I'm sure a special memory for Mum would be that of going to school the next Monday morning after he was born, all excited saying that her dad had a baby boy. Our house would beam with joy the day we knew he was visiting from either Joburg or London. It was like the world was coming to an end and we had to celebrate it. And when he would leave, it was like the baby of the house leaving their home for the very first time to school. Mama was more of a friend to us. He would teach my brother and I about how we should become stronger and tackle the outside world. And I'm sure we're making you proud, Mama, and we will continue to do so. I can go on about what a gem of a person he was, but to us he will always be our baby. Mama, today the Singh family bids you farewell, but I hope you are rejoicing for meeting the men that played a pivotal role in your life. Once again, Nanu, Ronnie Mama, and Dad. He leaves his wife Denise, his beautiful children Shriya and Shrikan, his mom Meera, his siblings, and his extended family with a heavy heart. But he has left the biggest void to his elder sister Vibhuti. We will always love you, Babs. Until we meet again, farewell. Thank you.
Can we have Kiran and the friend?
Good morning and Prem Namaste, dear friends, family, and colleagues. My name is Kiran Panwasi, and I've been asked by Midesh's mom to say a few words. Our families have a long history and good memories together. There are few experiences in life as emotionally challenging as standing before a gathered crowd, teetering on the brink of overwhelming grief, and being asked to share a few words that could in some way encapsulate the essence of the person who is no longer with us. Midesh is the son of Mrs. Meera Singh and the late Mr. Palm Singh. The Singh family is one of the pioneering families that hails from Kronberg Farm in the Ananda district in KZN. In his early years, MIDESH attended the War Memorial School. Following the Inandan unrest of 1985, the family then settled in Phoenix. My memories of the Singh family go back to the ever-popular chair and marquee business and how well known they are within our community. His dad, the late Mr. Palm Singh, was a humble and very jovial person, always willing to give a helping hand to any person, including religious organizations. He had a lot of empathy towards people of all races and backgrounds. I've seen the same qualities in MIDESH, having had the opportunity to work with him for a few years at BP. He always had a pleasant and welcoming smile, a funny joke or two, and a sharp and an intelligent mind. It was evident that he was someone special. He was a mentor to many and always encouraged us to strive for greater heights. He taught us some tough lessons and always extended a hand of friendship. When we lose someone like this, we lose more than just a co-worker or a family member. We lose a part of our work family. The empty chair, the untouched desk, the silenced voice in meetings serve as a stark reminder of the void that their absence leaves. As we mourn their loss, we also honor the unique role they played in our lives, both personally and professionally. MIDESH's passing will create a ripple effect to us all who knew him. And while we use this time to find solace in our grief, we should also take comfort in the countless memories we have and to celebrate his legacy so it will continue to live on. To MIDESH's Mama Timira, to his wife Kogi, his children, siblings, and other family members, I want to extend my deepest sympathies and I wish you strength and courage. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Thank you very much. We now call on Ashley.
Good morning, everyone. It is a tough thing I have to do today. So I think you've heard the history of MIDESH, and he was married to Denise, and they've had 2 children. He also leaves behind his mother, his brother, sisters, and all of his in-laws, who took him in from day one as their very own. As a high school teenager, MIDESH also had to deal with the loss of his father. MIDESH Singh was a husband, father, son, brother, and friend. From an early age, he was determined and focused to succeed on his own strength. And he made his own rules. We met exactly 30 years ago in our first year of studies. There's much to say about friendship. That lasted 30 years and would have certainly continued to last till our last days in retirement, because we did talk about that a lot. We spent most of our free time together when we were growing up. We went everywhere together. We were in and out of each other's houses. He was a brother I needed when we met as teenagers. MIDESH wanted to prove himself, to himself actually, that a kid from the township could also reach great heights, despite the many hardships he faced. He initially wanted to study medicine, but decided to pursue computer science. That was funny because he didn't really use a computer that much, and he was very bad at it. So he eventually switched to chemical engineering, where he excelled and blossomed into a highly successful career spanning more than 27 years. He has left an indelible mark on the local and international oil industry. MIDESH was always willing to help anyone who needed it, and he never expected anything in return. I noticed this from the first few days at the start of our friendship, and that character trait did not change in 30 years. I valued our countless conversations that fueled our passions and dreams. From the very first day we hit it off. We were always rooting for each other. There was never a day we did not have something to talk about. Most times, 3 hours was not enough. He was extremely well-read, highly intelligent, and confident to discourse and debate about matters of business, politics, spirituality, love, culture, and the all-important question of why we exist. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. Words by Descartes. This was one of MIDESH's many philosophies. MIDESH questioned everything. I had the deepest respect for his honesty and directness. He did not mince his words. You either appreciated that or you didn't. Whilst MIDESH always had strong opinions, he was open to changing his view when engaged in logic and reason. To touch on a few of his many dreams, and there were a lot, and I know he achieved pretty much all of them. He turned quite a few into reality. He married the love of his life, Denise, and after a while as a couple, they had 2 beautiful children. There was nothing MIDESH would not do for his family. His plans for his family extended very far into the future. Although I don't think he expected not to be here to see that to fruition. MIDESH spent many years as an international crude oil trader in London, a senior crude oil trader, delivering and growing in that role for quite some time. He made a name for himself. MIDESH earned dual citizenship to have more options for his family. It was always one of his goals. With his love for family in South Africa, he returned to our country to ground his children in South African culture. Always one who yearned to see foreign countries, we spent countless conversations talking about travel when we were young. He wanted to experience diverse culture. MIDESH traveled extensively with his family. His favorite holiday destination, which I'm sure most people know, was the Maldives. He loved diving and snorkeling, something I said he was crazy to do. When MIDESH wanted to pursue something, he dived straight into it. He always wanted the best. He liked nice things and did not settle for less. If it wasn't quality, he wouldn't buy it. It's difficult to convey the essence of this remarkable individual at this time. However, I believe if you are here today, or online, he has certainly positively touched your life in some way. He will be terribly missed, and it's impossible to fathom the immense void he has left. I pray for his soul to rest in peace, and rest assured, Denise and the children are in good hands, with the support of family, friends, and the community. I will miss you, my friend. Rest well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We now have Brian Govender.
Good morning. My name is Brian Govender. Today I've got the difficult task of representing a company and colleagues, and I think we've tried to capture some of the thoughts in this message. But myself, in joining Astron just over a year ago, I also met MIDESH in this journey, and I'll share a little bit of my reflections on that. I think firstly, dearest Kogi, Shivan, and Shriya, I think for me and the extended Singh family, friends, neighbors, colleagues, people he has touched, and I'll share a little bit of that with you. I think for myself, Astron Energy, the Glencoe family that you've met as well, we would like to pass on our deepest condolences to you. And Midesh's passing has been a shock to all of us. Just on that specifically, I traveled with Midesh on Friday with Colin back from Cape Town. We shared a taxi together and got back to Johannesburg. And I still can't believe that he's not here. So this has got a personal impact on me and my life. I think from a perspective of the difficulty that the family has got, and Kogi to you and the kids, we can't imagine what actually is happening for you guys. And I think from our side, we want to show you that we are here for you. We want to help you through this journey and make this journey as easy as possible. And we know it's going to be tough, but we are here to support you. I don't think there's words, like most of you have said, that really conveys the true essence of MIDESH. And I think when reflecting recently with the team, you kind of had this weird way of sort of influencing our lives and becoming part of our souls. And I think you can't really explain this, and I think everybody's got their own experience of it. So for me, I think personally, coming from Phoenix, myself and Midesh chatted a lot about where we grew up and what we did and our journeys, and it was good reflecting on that. But also I think, like most of you have said, Midesh was very astute. He had the commercial know-how, he understood this industry very well. And in my role in the company and joining after you, he helped me in actually understanding Astron and transitioning into my role. And there's other colleagues that have also joined at the same time that I did. And in some way or the other, he's also influenced them the way that they have transitioned. And those will never be forgotten. I think just to reflect on Midesh's career, he joined Astron in October 2020. And if you remember, this was during the COVID-19 pandemic. And I remember because I was on the other side of this coin, sitting in a company called Sasol. And one day we were selling a lot of fuel, and the next day we were selling no fuel. And it was quite a tough environment to be in. So Midesh joined the company at that point in time. And I must say he's had a tremendous impact. If you speak to people from the lowest levels to the highest levels in the company, he's had some impact on it. And I guess for me, his role in the company, you can never replace that. And so we're going to miss that greatly. His role at Astron, he was the general manager for enterprise value chain optimization, a very big word, complicated part of the business. And Midesh was the center of that. And that just tells you about his capability, his knowledge, and his way of integrating many things with different parts in the organization. It requires a special skill, and MIDESH was at the forefront of that. I think the other aspect that became very evident to us in this time is his coaching and mentoring. I mean, his direct team, people beyond his team have expressed what he's done for them in coaching them and mentoring and challenging them to improve themselves. And I think some of you have shared that already. And that's going to be missed greatly, and that void is a challenge for us. I think also his experience that he brought to the table, the global experience that we refer to, working previously at BP and Kearney, I must say in working with him, he understood this business very well. And he could apply his concepts and his minds to that. And then I think if you then bring in the aspect of humanity, which MIDESH carried on his shoulders all the time. He was caring, he was patient, he was knowledgeable, and he was willing to share that. And I think for me, that is the strongest aspect that I've seen in MIDESH. Often we would travel together, and you would see that he would make sure you're taken care of, that he's considering you, he's always respectful, and very professional in meetings and so forth. So for me, those are things that I sort of leverage off and kind of say, those are the memories that I will take forward with me. Yeah, I think there was an important time at Astron where we were rebranding. I think MIDESH was integral in that process. You might see some of our stations now that have changed from Caltex to Astron, and MIDESH was part of that. It's a significant moment in this company, and he was involved in that process. I think for me, I think standing here today, it's really sad to see this. Nobody has expected this, and I think for each of the company, the employees, we are still dealing with this matter, and we're still dealing with the feelings we have. We are going to have on Friday a memorial service for him, and again the challenge of going through that, of reliving MIDESH's life, I think is something that we look forward to trying to understand and share our feelings and get to know him better from what he's done. And often the difficult part about this is that MIDESH never spoke about this openly to people, but yet he influenced so many people. And you find this out later on, that this is what his impact has been. Yeah, I think from the perspective of the family, we are here to support you and find a way to work with you to make this journey as easy as possible. And I think other than that, I think as Astron, as Glencore, we want to kind of guide us in learning from this process, in understanding the impact. I mean, our CEO, Tabit, one of our values is people-centric, and we focus on that, and we really want to grow and develop ourselves around that. And so if there's lessons learned, we want to build that in. But I must say the company is really struggling at this point in time, and MIDESH's impact has been felt throughout. I mean, just recently I entered the office, and one of the security people was saying, "Is this true? Is the impact real?" And expressing how they feel about MIDESH and what we did for them. And the other day I was speaking to a caller, and one of my team members who take care of the facilities at Melrose was also being influenced by MIDESH, having coffee with him, taking him and walking him around the office, as well as outside, is the way that MIDESH operated. And for us, we're going to miss that. And I think from my side, really, it's a sad moment for all of us, and really wish the family all the best.
Thank you.
So, dear family and friends, you've heard the qualities, characteristics of this individual lying in state. I think today we can take some of those qualities, some of those characteristics, embrace it in our own lives, so our lives can be more coordinated. Also, I'm sure he has left for all of you some sort of legacy that you can move on. So let's celebrate his life. You have the next hour to reminisce, and then from there we will be going to the Brixton crematorium. We are due to be at the Brixton crematorium at 2 o'clock. So those that would like to come with us, you're welcome to. Those that would like to.
Yes. After
After the,
in the afternoon. 3 o'clock.
So the family lovingly say that for those that will be coming to the crematorium and those that will be remaining here, lunch will be served at 3 o'clock this afternoon. So you are lovingly requested to come back here and partake of lunch. Thank you very much. You have the time to spend with your dearest beloved. Thank you.
Okay.
गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बाप्पा मोरया
Bro, ada? Uyuh.
Thank you.
covered there. Sure.
I don't think the healing is just
Yeah.
maybe focus it on just the.
Yeah, it's not on the face.
It's not like.
It's not on the face.
Can you do it on the face rather?
Only.
No, just okay. Sorry, I don't think that we do it that way.
Yeah, we're just getting the family together.
Dear family and friends, we will be now going to the hearse, and the hearse will leave at 1:45. So, and we ask all bearers to please come forward.
Come, baby, come. Come, baby, come on.
So immediate family members, while we go to the hearse, please follow us.
Anybody else? We're going to close.
Om Nagendrangara Sri Lucinaya Vasmangaraga Maheshwara Nityaya Shudaya Digambara Tasminakaraya Namashya Om Shantakaram Bhujagashenam Padmanavam Suresham Vishwadaram Bhagana Sadreshu Meghavarnam Shubhagam Om Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, 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 Shri Ram Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. Come here. Come here, all of you.
Yeah, you give it Russell. Russell will guide it. Russell will guide it. What's going on?
Yeah. No, we're good.
ये माँ भी सब करें